Previously on Rebuilding Together.
We start tonight in the city of Portland. It's reported its first positive case of the coronavirus. City officials.
We're on our way to a business right now. They've been closing stores and losing customers. We don't know how we're going to help. We just know that we want to help. Christine? Hi, how's it going?
My business is my life. It's everything to me.
You're still here, but that must have been a little difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. Overnight, essentially all my sources of income just dried up. We all need a hand right now. So we're okay for, I would say, a few more months, but if this keeps going for another year, I don't know how we can make it, to be honest with you.
Well, it's interesting. I think a lot of people, when they say, a lot of people say that, I want to help people, I want to change the world. But I think what they're really saying is that they might feel broken themselves and they want to help others who might be in the same situation. Because, we call the show Rebuilding Together, but it feels like in the process, like I'm kind of rebuilding or repairing myself, because it's hard not to transform when you're seeing what's needed from you and when life becomes bigger than just your own problems. It's hard not to want to take action when you see other people who are struggling. It's an opportunity to put myself in a position where I can live a life that actually makes a difference. Yeah, it's funny. I think the only time I feel happy is when I make other people happy. That makes me actually smile. I really, really enjoy doing it. Because I don't have much going for myself besides that, unfortunately. I don't know. I think that people are meant to live life to the fullest and reach their full potential. And I think anything short of that is tragedy. And I really want to help people get the most out of the short time that we have in this world, I think that's probably maybe one of the biggest drivers for me. All right, guys, so that was it was amazing meeting Christine, wasn't it? She definitely had the energy and just the kind of personality we were looking for. What did you guys think while we were there?
She is the standard, right, for the future of this project. I think we could not have found a better sort of all-around person, so down to earth, to really be the example and be the front runner of this whole project.
Yeah, no, she was pretty amazing. She wasn't just talking about herself. Whenever we were asking, what can we do to help you? She just kept on talking about other businesses. She kept on talking about what we can do together as a community, right? So yeah, she's definitely a great place to start. Okay, we know her story a little bit now. Okay, so now we want to focus on what are the biggest things she needs. I think she said something like, if things don't improve, she's only looking at a few months left.
Yeah. So there's some companies out there. One I've worked with in the past is called Bonfire, and it's essentially a zero inventory merchandising platform. Whether it's simply helping her set up a store, an online store for merchandising that's an ongoing thing that she can gain long-term revenue from, or we use it for a specific campaign to raise funds for an explicit goal. And she could be involved in kind of informing some of the design on those things as well, which would make it probably more personal and exciting for her.
Definitely. I feel like she has the type of brand where people would be loyal to her, not just because they love her chocolates, which is a given. We tried them, they were great, but also just because they like what she stands for. They like what she represents. I asked her while we were there, so my background's in branding, and I just asked her, out of curiosity, obviously, what do you think about your brand right now? And she says she likes it, but she definitely wants to make some changes. I want to call my friend Travis, who I do a lot of branding and marketing work with, and see if he has a little bit of time to help do some redesigns for her. Specifically for her packaging, for the wrapping of the chocolates, because I don't know if you guys noticed, she had a whole display of chocolates with no branding, there's nothing on there, completely blank.
Yeah.
That's such a missed opportunity.
Absolutely. No, I think that's an incredible idea.
Okay, so the last big thing is, so we talked about maybe bringing a whole bunch of people to the store, and obviously trying to get more exposure, get more customers for her. So, but how do we turn that into something that could have some long-term results? What if the customers that we bring in, if we could bring 10, 20, 30 people, as many people as we can bring in, were all local influencers who have sizable followings? That could be a way that the individuals who actually come in can have so much more of a reach that could maybe have a big impact as well. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. Let's buy our new car.
Money for that?
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of great ideas to start with. We have some homework, and let's get started. Let's see what we can do.
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, thank you again for being here. I know it's, if you can tell from the windows, it's a little past regular, working hours. Yeah, so I really appreciate you guys being here. So Gabby, so we spoke originally about, I think, maybe helping out with CARE, the branding agency. And then, so yeah, we ended up talking about this project. Was there anything in particular that kind of drew you to it or made you, interested in getting involved?
We connected kind of immediately on so many different things about what our values were, what we felt was the purpose of the work that we do. And I found that's a little rare. And it was, it was easy conversation. So
Travis, we've known each other for a little bit longer than most people.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Branding isn't just the logo, it goes way beyond that. And I think you and I have tried very hard to formulate what that looks like so we can replicate it across a multitude of companies and industries.
That's kind of sums up what we'll be focusing on. So yeah, we will want to talk about the visual design. We will want to make sure that things are appealing and representing, what her brand is, who she is. We have to make sure that it's, we understand who the audience is, we understand what her goals are. Maybe it's a particular product she wants to sell, or maybe it's just brand awareness in general. So we have to keep that in mind so that it's functional, so it's achieving a purpose. That's kind of how we'll guide, everything we do today.
yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So once we have all of this, kind of rebranding and some marketing ideas for her completed, we want to do this event where we can have everything prepared, by the time of this event, so we can bring people in, have them experience, this new rebranding, have them experience her store, most of them for the first time. I could see that having a huge snowball effect. So I would love to show her what we have, and if there's maybe any other color we want to include in that, if it fits, we can look into that as well. All right, thanks guys. Yeah, so I got a text from Christine a little while ago. There's been some damage on the street where her shop is at, and we just had another round of shutdowns that they're doing because COVID rates have been going up. So this has been a tough week for her. We're gonna go in, talk to her a little bit, and maybe we can surprise her with a couple things, make her feel a little bit better. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully she's okay.
I'm okay. I'm not okay, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
It's been a frustrating day. I think it's been a frustrating few weeks. Things have slowed down. I'll be honest. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky human being, but the last couple of days I've seen some things that have really affected me and have hit on a different note.
I guess how are you feeling about this kind of the condition of Portland right now compared to how it might have been a few years ago?
I think we have a problem. I really, really do, and I think this Band-Aid solutions. I don't know. It doesn't feel like small business in Portland matters right now. So as a business owner that's trying to help people, this is now what I'm dealing with. Why? Why is this person on my streets? Why isn't this being addressed? Why? Why are we just letting the city go? For what reason? What's the point of all of this? I don't see it. I don't see the help.
Even when we first, met the first time, 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, feels like it's a whole different world already, even since then. You were telling me that things are starting to pick up a little bit. You said if things kept going the way they were going before for another year or so, then yeah, it might be hard to make it. And I was thinking, I'm glad things are starting to kind of go the right direction and
Right.
things are kind of opening up a little bit and vaccines and all that. And then whatever happened last week just kind of reset everything again. How are you feeling about kind of like your business? Like, is there any kind of change in your feeling about how long you can do this?
No, I'm not gonna give up. I won't. We have a city that we all love. Why can't I say that? I want to hang on to my city. I want to save my city. And I want my livelihood because that's what I want. I want my store in this city. I can easily move it elsewhere. I don't want to. This is where I want to be. It's hard though. It's getting harder. And I think what keeps me hopeful is knowing that things will eventually start happening again. There will be shows at the Schnitz. There will be Blazer games that we'll get excited about. Things are going to come back downtown.
I think there's more people who care than we realize. They just need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And so that's the point of what we're doing here. And we just want to let you know too that we just think you're really amazing. We think you're doing a phenomenal job dealing with everything that's going on. And like I said, we're just really happy that we met you, and that if we can do anything, that even if it makes a small difference, hopefully it makes a big difference. But we're just really happy that we met you, and we're really hoping to see if we can do some, good things for you. Have some stuff to show you.
Do you? Yeah, that's awesome. See, there's good things.
So I'll show you a few concepts of what we did.
Okay.
Here's the first one.
That's cute. Okay.
But yeah, we just wanted something that still retained the same identity that you had before, but just kind of really has this this elegance to it, so they understand like the quality that they're about to get, and then just kind of some other concepts of what this could look like.
I do need coffee like that. Okay.
Yeah, there's
I like that. Got the A, and it's just like a simplistic. It looks.
Yeah.
It's very minimalistic, and I like that. It's actually very chic. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, cool. But we were also thinking about things that people could buy as merch, as
Yeah.
well. So
I
yeah,
love
this
the
is-
way the A looks.
What if we had something more personal about you that represented, a certain product or a certain piece of chocolate people were getting? So I know something that's really important to you that you brought up a lot when we talked about is being kind.
Yeah.
But, if they bought a piece of kindness,
I love this.
Yeah.
It speaks to my heart. I love it so much.
Yeah. But there's a great story behind everything. And,
Right.
and that's the culture and the family that you're bringing to, everything that you do.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. How are you feeling right now?
I think it's just because I miss her.
I understand.
So when I see her, even today, I was thinking a lot about her. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of, yeah. She was everything.
I think the more people understand the story behind and the history and everything, I think that can also, bring more people into understanding why you're so passionate about what you do. Yeah, we can talk about that, but obviously that's very important. And
Thanks for making me cry, Jonathan. I appreciate you.
yeah, wasn't the intention, but
No,
yeah.
I know. I have to crack a joke, otherwise
Yeah,
I'll keep crying.
I know what you mean, yeah. We really wanted to try to do a beanie, but
Way to be
I got
well.
some random thing. I don't know
See
if
why I
this.
always wear beanies? Because my hair gets funky.
Yeah, no,
Because
it's.
I'm running around all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we got this is the type of beanie, just black,
Yeah.
right? We weren't able to get anything on it, but
Shut up! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, this is it right here. Oh, you guys, yeah, this beanie.
yeah.
I love this. You guys, thank you for just you don't have to do any. I mean, thank you.
Of course.
This is so cool. Just the fact that you guys spent so much time putting this together, and this is just our second interaction, but you care so much to do this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we can make as many of these as you want, but
You can?
of course, yeah.
What can I do to help you guys now? What can I do? Oopsie.
Yeah, no, we're just trying to make sure we can focus on this event first.
Okay.
We want to make sure that goes as well as possible.
Well,
Yeah, whatever we
yeah.
can do to bring as much attention to this event, let's start with that. We'll talk about that. We'll set
Yeah.
that up. Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
For sure.
I'm so happy. You're happy?
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you,
course.
thank you, thank
course.
you. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta figure this out.